Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to answer one of the most common questions that every beginner asks. What is Copilot Studio? Before understand the Copilot Studio, we first need to understand few important concepts. Many people use this word like artificial intelligence, generative AI, chatbot, AI agent, Copilot. Although these terms are related, but they are not same. If you clearly understand this concept, learning Copilot Studio will become much easier. By the end of this video, you will learn what is artificial intelligence, what is generative AI, what is chatbot, what is AI agent, what is Copilot, and difference between these things and what you can build using Copilot Studio. So let's get started. Let's beginning with most basic question. What is artificial intelligence? Artificial intelligence or AI is a technology that enable computer to perform tasks that normally require human intelligence. Now you may ask, what do you mean by human intelligence? Let's think about what we do every day. We can read document, we can answer question, we can recognize faces, we can understand different languages, you can write emails, you can summarize long documents, you can make decision. All of these tasks require intelligence. Traditionally, computers would not only follow fixed instruction writing by programs. For example, if this happens, do this. If this happens, do that. The computer could not think beyond the instruction is was given. Artificial intelligence changed that. Instead of following only fixed rule, AI can analyze information, identify pattern, and generate useful response. For example, imagine you are asking, write a professional email requesting for a leave tomorrow. Instead of searching for a predefined email, AI creates a brand new email based on your request. Or imagine you upload a document containing 100 pages and ask, summarize this document in 5 points. Within a few seconds, AI reads the document and give you a summary. That's the power of artificial intelligence. Today, AI is used almost everywhere. Hospitals use AI to help doctors analyze medical images. Shopping websites recommend products using AI. Microsoft uses AI in Word, Excel, Outlook, Teams, and many other products. Artificial intelligence is become part of our daily lives. So now let's understand another important term, generative AI. Generative AI is a artificial intelligence that creates new content instead of simply following the predefined rules. Think about a calculator. A calculator only performs the calculation. It can't write a story. It can't answer the question. It can summarize document. But generative AI is different. It understands your request and creates something completely new. For example, if I ask, write a professional resignation letter, it will write a brand new resignation letter. If I ask, explain Microsoft SharePoint in simple word, it generate a explanation. If I ask, write Power Automate expression to calculate the current date, it will generate the expression. If I ask, create an image for a particular office or something, it will create a new image. This is why it's called generative AI. It is generate the text, it is generate code, it is generate email, it is generate images, it even generates the idea. Some popular example of generative AI are ChatGPT, Microsoft Copilot, GitHub Copilot, Google Gemini, and Cloud. All of these tools use large language model, commonly known as LLMs. Now you may heard another term that is called LLM or large language model. So what exactly is an LLM? Think like of LLM as a brain behind the generative AI. Just like our brain helps us to understand the language and respond to a question, an LLM helps AI understand human language and generate meaningful response. These models are trained of massive amount of public available text, books, articles, documentation, and other resources. Because of this training, they learn pattern in language. When you ask a question, the model predict the most approximate response based on the everything it has learned. Some well-known LLM includes GPT model for OpenAI, Microsoft model through Azure AI, Claude by Anthropic, Gemini by Google. Microsoft Copilot also use powerful language model together with Microsoft technologies to help user complete the task most effectively. Now let's learn one more important concept before moving to chatbots and AI agent. That concept is called prompts. A prompt is just simply the instruction or a question that you give to AI. For example, write an email, that is a prompt. Summarize the document. Translate this paragraph into French. The quality of the answer depends on the quality of your prompt. If your prompt is very short, the response may also be limited. For example, write an email. The AI doesn't know who should receive it. What is the purpose? Should it be formal or informal? Now look at this prompt. Write a professional email to my manager requesting 2 days leave because of a family function. This is prompt given much more context. As a result, AI generates a much better response. This is why learning how to write good prompt is an important skill. Now that we understand artificial intelligence, generative AI, and prompts, let's move to first important concept. What is chatbot? A chatbot is a software application that allow user to have a conversation with a computer. You type a message, the chatbot replies. Simply, chatbots have been around for many years. You may have seen them on banking website, shopping website, airlines website, or customer support portal. For example, imagine you are visit an online shopping website. A small chat window appears in the bottom right corner. Say, "Hello, how can I help you today?" You type, "Where is my order?" The chatbot checks your order status and gives you a answer. Or you may ask, "What are your business hours?" The chatbot immediately replies. These are the example of chatbots. Traditionally, chatbots work using predefined rules. They only know what developer teach them. For example, if the user say hello, the replies with hi, how can I help you? If the user asks about shopping, show the shopping information. If the user asks the returns, show the return policy. These bots are useful, but they have limitation. Let's imagine a restaurant chatbot. You ask, "What time do you open?" It will answer correctly. Now you ask, "I am allergic to peanuts. Which dishes are safe for me?" The traditional chatbot may not know the answer. Why? Because nobody programmed that specific questions. If the question is not in its predefined rule, the chatbot usually says something like, "I'm sorry, I don't understand your question." This is the biggest limitation of traditional chatbots. They can answer only the question they have been programmed to answer. Problem with traditional chatbots. Let's summarize the limitation. The traditional chatbots follow the predefined rule, cannot understand the complex conversation, cannot learn from the context, cannot make decisions, cannot perform the business task, cannot connect to intelligently to multiple systems. They are mainly designed for a simple question and answer scenarios. A business become more complex, they need to something more powerful. That's why AI agent comes in. Now let's understand one of the most important concept of this Copilot Studio. That is, what is AI agent? An AI agent is an intelligent software that can understand your request, response about it, retrieve the information if needed, use tools, and perform action to achieve a goal. Notice something important. A chatbot mainly talks, an AI agent talks and works. Let me explain with simple example. Imagine you are working in a company and you open your company AI assistant and type, I want to apply leave for tomorrow. What should happen? A chatbot might simply reply, please contact HR or here is the leave application form. But an AI agent behave differently. It understand what you are trying to achieve. Instead of only answering, it's perform the work. For example, it can check your leave balance, verify the company policies, fill out the leave request, submit it, and send it your manager for approval, notify your manager, confirm the submit back to you. Everything happen automatically. This is why we call it agent. It acts on your behalf. Now let me show you another important concept. As you can see in the screen, AI agent can divide into three capabilities. First capability is generation. This is the simplest type of the AI agent. His job is to generate new content. For example, it can write emails, summarize document, create reports, generate power automate expression, generate power effects functions, write codes, create presentation. It creates information. It does not perform the business action. The second is the retrievals. Instead of generating everything from memory, the AI retrieve the information from trusted company data. For example, suppose an employee asks, what is the company leave policy? Instead of guessing, the AI searches SharePoint, reads the leave policies, understand it, and return to the correct answer. It can retrieve the information from SharePoint, OneDrive, Dataverse, PDFs, documents, websites, or internal knowledge base. It's extremely useful because business want AI to answer using their own data rather than public information. Now let's look at the most powerful capability that is called action. This is where AI agent become truly useful. Instead of only answering the question, AI perform work. For example, apply leave, create SharePoint item, send email, update database record, create Teams meeting, approve request, call REST API, call to SAP, and many more things. Think of it as a having a digital employee. You simply tell it what you want, the AI capture the work, the AI completes the work. Now we have learned about chatbots, AI agent, and Copilot individually. Let's compare them side by side because many people get confused. At first, they all are seem similar because they can chat with users, but their capabilities are very different. Let's start with Copilot. A copilot is mainly designed to answer the questions. It follows predefined rules or flows. It can answer simple FAQs, provide basic information, and guided user through a conversation. However, it's limited intelligence. If you ask a question outside its predefined knowledge, it may fail to answer correctly. Now let's look at an AI agent. A AI agent go much further. It does not just answer the question, it understands your goal. It can retrieve information from different systems. It can make decisions based on the information it retrieves. It can use tools. It can call API. It can trigger workflow. It can complete the business processes. For example, instead of saying, here is the leave application form, AI agent actually submitted the leave request for you. Now let's look at the Copilot. A Copilot is an AI assistant that work with you. It help you complete your daily work faster. It provide suggestion. It generate content. It retrieve information. It perform action when needed. Think about Microsoft Word. Instead of writing an entire document yourself, Copilot helps you write it. In Outlook, Copilot draft replies. In Excel, it analyzes the data. In simple way, to remember, a chatbot talks, a AI agent works, a copilot helps your work. Another way to Think about it. Is this a chatbot answer the question, a AI agent complete the task, a copilot become your intelligent assistants? Now, here something very important. Many copilots are actually powered by AI agent behind the screen. The user interact with Copilot, but initially the Copilot may call multiple agents, retrieve information, run Power Automate flow, call API, and perform action. So these technology work together rather than replaying one another. Now let's see what is Microsoft Copilot Studio. Microsoft Copilot Studio is a low-code platform that allows you to build, customize, expand, and manage AI agents and copilots. Think of it this way: Microsoft already provided copilots for Word, Excel, Outlook, and Teams. But every organization has different business processes. Every company has their different policies, different system, different database, and different workflow. Microsoft cannot build a copilot for every companies in this the world. So Microsoft create Copilot Studio. Copilot Studio allows organizations to build their own AI agent without writing the large amount of code. Imagine your company has an HR department. Employee asks questions like how many leave days do I have? Can I apply for a leave? What is your leave policy? Who approved my request? When will retrieve my salary? Instead of answering the hundred of emails every day, you can build an HR copilot. The employee simply asks the question in natural language. The copilot understands the request, retrieve the required information, and perform the action automatically. This is exactly what Microsoft Copilot Studio helps us to build. Now you understand what is Microsoft Copilot Studio. Let's look at the real business example. This is help you to understand why companies are investing in AI agent. Imagine you are working in a HR department of a company with 500 employees. Every day HR receive hundreds of emails. For example, employee ask how many leave days do I have? How can I apply for a leave? What is leave policy? Who approve my leave? Can I cancel my leave request? How many sick leave do I have left? Now imagine answering this same question every single day. It wastes a lot of time. Instead of manually replying to, we can build a HR Copilot using Microsoft Copilot Studio. The employee simply open the Microsoft Teams or company's portal and type, I want to apply for a leave next Monday. The agent understands the request. It's check the employee leave balance. It's verify the company leave policy. It's create the leave request. It send a Power Automate approval flow. It sends a request to the manager. After approval, it sends a confirmation message back to the employee. Notice something important. The employee did not fill out any form. It did not open multiple application. They simply have a conversation. That's the power of AI agent. Now let's imagine another department. Suppose you are working in a IT support. Employee asks question something like my laptop is not working. I forgot my password. I need Microsoft Office installation. I need access to SharePoint. Instead of writing for a IT team, employee can ask the IT copilot. The copilot can create support ticket, reset password, install software using automation, check the ticket status, send updates. Again, all through natural conversation. Now let's take the another example for SharePoint. Suppose your company has thousands of documents. Employees spend a lot of time to searching for a file. Instead of they can ask, show me the leave policy. The copilot search the SharePoint, find the document, summarize it, and provide the answer instantly. Who access the finance documents library? Instead of opening SharePoint permission manually, your copilot can retrieve the information details from present them in the useful format. This is exactly the type of SharePoint permission checker that we build. That's we already built. If you want to check that one, I'll provide the video link in the description below. You can check it out, or else you can download that agent. So these are the real business work scenario that companies implementing today. So if you want to learn the Microsoft Copilot Studio from scratch to pro level, so here you can check it out in the SPGuide.academy. The whole course recorded by the Vijay Kumar. He's a Microsoft MVP and have 16-year experience. And these are the course available. You can check it out. And along with that, you can see the Copilot Studio course. And the entire course you can get only to become a member. So if you click to become a member, you can see this is the price. You can get the full course. Not only Copilot Studio course, you will find SharePoint online course, SPPX, Power App training, Power Automate, Power BI, Power Pages, Copilot Studio, PowerShell, and Premium Platform Solution. So I already told you the one solution is permission checker. That same solution is available here. If you take this course, the whole solution you will get in free. You can see this is the solution. If you have any question about this topic, leave them in the comment below. I'll do my best to answer them. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, keep learning, and see you in the next video.